Okay, today we're going to be showing you how to replace the standard airbox on Ford Ranger T6. That's the 2.2 and 3.2 models. It is the T6 and the T7, which is the facelift version of the T6. Fits all models. And what we're going to be doing is replacing this airbox with the DaveCHCI RamAir induction kit. Okay, a couple of things to get out of the way. First of all, the induction kit, I can show you this, is designed to have the MAF sensor in exactly the same position as on a standard airbox. Okay, on the standard airbox, just put that down. On the standard airbox, you have this little triangle. Okay, that matches a triangle on the corresponding hose that goes on here. There'll be a little triangle. You match the two up. That keeps the MAF sensor in the exact right angle. Okay, this kit has been designed to keep that triangle and that position exactly the same. Okay, there will be absolutely millimeter precision there with the angle. Over 100 of these sold up to now, not one mill light. Okay, that is the biggest question I get. Will these bring on the mill light? No, they will not. Okay, so you get the kit, which is a 3D printed MAF housing, a RamAir foam filter, maintenance free, so not having to be re-oiled like on the K&Ns. RamAir decals for your truck, mounting hardware, we'll go through that in a bit, and a blanking plug. Okay, this blanking plug, earlier models do not have a recirculated. I'll show you on the airbox. On the original airbox, I believe it's the facelift trucks that do have this, don't quote me. There's a little vac pipe there, okay, and there's a vacuum pipe that goes on that from the truck. Some models, earlier models, don't have that vac recirc. So, what we have done, we put the recirc vac port on there anyway, and then if you don't need it, you just literally blank it off. Okay, so you either put your truck hose on or you put the blanker on if you don't have that hose. This next to it is the mounting block with the bracket. This goes straight onto your truck, again keeping all the angles correct. It's pre-made. You literally mount that on there like so, and that is a lot stronger. Okay, we'll get on to fitting. Okay, first stage of fitting is removing the old airbox. So we have the MAF sensor here, this little red clip. If you pull that clip towards you, clips out, you can then unplug the plug from the MAF sensor itself. Just tuck that out of the way. And then we need to remove the MAF sensor itself. Now this is a T20 Torx bit, and we're just going to remove the two screws holding in the MAF sensor. So there's one, the bottom one. Now we will reuse these, so keep them safe. There's two, and the MAF sensor itself. Now this, guys, is quite fragile. Okay, the little sensor in the top there. We don't want to get that oily, dirty, dusty. So keep it safe. Okay, just going to put mine over here and wrap it in a little towel. Okay, next thing, MAF sensor's out the way. We're going to undo this Jubilee clip here, which holds the hose onto the top of the airbox. Mine's actually quite loose. So, undo that a couple, plenty loose enough. You should be able to pop that. Okay. Next is two 8mm bolts. There's one at the front here, and there's one at the back here, okay, just in front of that cap. Use an extension bar because it's quite a way down. Okay, Just put the bolts out of the way. You'll need to reuse one of these, so keep one to one side, preferably with your MAF sensor. Okay, everything should be now loose. There is a plastic hose that goes into your wing for the main air feed. That has to come out as well. This is a little bit fiddly, but it does come out. All these pipes obviously get in the way, so you just have to be careful not to pull anything. One thing I did remove beforehand, some Rangers, as you saw earlier, will have this, is that vac pipe. Okay, so let me get that. That's that. So normally on my truck, that goes onto there like that. No Jubilee clips or anything, just pops off. As I say, earlier models do not have that. Don't worry about it if you don't. Okay, now you can get the airbox out. It might be a little easier to take the lid off, maybe. Okay, so 3 little clips. Lid off. Okay, and then filter. Honestly guys, for 70 quid, not worth it, rubbish. No increase in performance, no increase in sound, waste of money. Standard airbox, out you come. Alright, not too bad. Reassemble all that. Put it in the cupboard or the bin. Don't put it in the bin, obviously. Okay, next we'll move on to fitting the new kit. Okay, on to fitting. Pretty much the reverse of taking out the old airbox. We're going to do the same sorts of things. Before we go any further, we'll get this MAF out of the way. Okay, so your MAF sensor goes in. It is an exact fit, as you can see. This has been designed in 3D CAD, guys, so you know it really is a top-notch fit. Okay, so we get that first one in. Again, it was a T20. And all we're going to do is put both of these screws in. 90% in. Do the other one, and then we'll tighten them both. Okay, that's done. Put that to one side for now. And we will now fit the bracket. So the bracket, it looks like this. Okay, you're going to reuse one of them bolts, one of them that came out of the original airbox. Okay, first of all, you feed that through. Okay, and then we're going to, again, 8mm obviously. And we're going to use the foremost, as in the frontmost, mounting hole. Okay, it's quite a long pin, so it does take a little bit of doing. Now, tighten it enough, but don't tighten it so it's rock solid, okay? Needs some movement in there for when we put the cone on. So just leave it loose for now, we can come back to it later. Now, what you've got, these would have come on your airbox, your air housing. 2 little pins that go into this mounting block, okay? I've just taken them out for now. And what we're going to do is, we're going to put the air cone in first, and that just literally squeezes into there. Now make sure them two triangles meet. And then tighten up that Jubilee clip at the front. Okay. Now as long as them two triangles meet, we shouldn't need to come back to this so you can tighten it up properly. Okay, it's good enough. Now, we need to manoeuvre this, so you're basically mounting that block onto that bracket, and then we're going to put them two screws in. It's a very small Allen key you need. I can't think of the size off the top of my head, but it is quite small. I'm just going to take my gloves off for this as well, because it is quite fiddly. So it doesn't matter which one you do first. You'll go for the top one. And you're just going to match that up to the holes that are on the block. Okay, again, 90% fit. Tighten everything up after. The bottom one does take a little bit of guessing. Because you can't see what you're doing. But it's easy enough to find. Okay, there we go. Okay, tighten up the bottom one fully. Tighten up the top one. And you're 90% done. Okay. MAF sensor plug on. Push the red tab. And then, let me get the blanket. Now, depending on your model, you're going to need either the blanking plug or your vac pipe that you removed off your old airbox. In my case, it's the old vac pipe, so you literally just plumb that on there. It's push fit. It is quite tight, so you shouldn't need anything like a little bit of washing up liquid, but if you do, you do. So blanking plug, just push it on. Kit complete. Or if you do have the vac pipe, pop your vac pipe on there, make sure everything else is clipped on and tidy. Again, kit complete. Thank you for watching. Any questions, please drop me a note below. Kit can be found on Instagram only at the minute. It is at @Ford_Ranger_wildtrak. Thank you very much. Goodbye.